Hello lovely people, welcome back to another interesting sewing tutorial which you are going to learn how to cut and sew this beautiful summer dress that you see on the screen. If this is something you are interested on, keep on watching the video. What you need is just your pattern paper and your measurement. The measurement needed is displayed on the screen. I folded my pattern paper into two. Can you see? And I've gone ahead to mark my vertical measurements. The first line is my shoulder line. The second one is my chest line. The third one is my bust line. And my last one is my half length or waist line. Then the next thing will be for me to mark my shoulder measurement, divide by 2. And also my neck measurement. I want to make use of 4 inches neck width and 3 inches neck depth. You can make use of 4 inches as well. It depends on your preference. Then I will connect my line. Then I will slope my shoulder by 1 inch. Connect it to my neck width. Next thing will be for me to mark my same shoulder measurement on my chest line. Then I will connect to my shoulder slope. Then I will measure half of that line. As you can see me doing so, I'll come in by 1.5. I will impute my bust measurement, divide by 4. I will connect my armhole curve, as you can see me doing so. The next thing will be for me to mark my bust measurement, divide by 4, as you can see me doing so. Then I'll go to my waist measurement. I will mark my waist measurement, divide by 4 plus 1 inch that. Then I'll connect the points. Then I'm going to impute my darts now. So I will come to my bust line. I will mark half of my bust span measurement, and also on my waistline half of my bust span measurement. I will connect the line. Then I'm going to open up my dart by 1 inch. That is half inch on both sides of the line. Can you see? The next thing will be for me to impute my bust dart, and to do that I'm going to use the difference between my front and my back waist line, which is 1.5. I will connect it to my bust point. So I'll go ahead and cut my pattern. You can add your seam allowances on this your pattern, or you can decide to add it on your fabric when cutting. So I'm going to add mine when cutting my fabric. I will trace out my dart so that it will reflect on the other side. I will trace my dart, can you see? Then I'm going to trace my bust dart as well. I'll go ahead and plot my dart that we trace. Can you see? So now let's replot the neckline. The dress have a surplice neckline, or you can call it a wrap neckline. So to do that, you will draw a line from your neck width down to one of your dart leg, as you can see me doing so. So the next thing now will be for me to cut out my pattern following that line. So the next thing will be for me to bring out another plain pattern. Then I'm going to place my pattern. Can you see? I'm turning it the other way around. I'm turning the right side down so that I can trace out the pattern, so that I will have for my right and my left side of the front pattern. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to trace it out now. So I will go ahead and transfer my dart as well, my waist dart and also my bust dart. Can you see? You can decide to use your tracing wheel to trace out the pattern, but I just decided to use this method today. So the next thing will be for me to cut my pattern out. So these are my two front pattern. Can you see? Now let's draft the back. So on my pattern paper, I've marked down my vertical measurement. Can you see? The first one is my zipper allowance. Then my shoulder line, my chest line, and my bust line, then my waist line. Then I'll go ahead and mark my shoulder measurement divide by 2, starting from where my zipper allowance ends. Can you see? Then I'm going to mark my neck measurement. Remember, we make use of 4 inches neck width for the front, so we are using the same for the back. And for the back, I'm making use of 1 inch neck depth. Can you see? Then the next thing will be for me to slope my shoulder. The back, I'm going to make use of 1/2 inch. Then I'll connect it to my neck width. Then I'll come to the chest line. I will mark my bust measurement divide by 4. Can you see? I will connect it to the shoulder slope. Then I will mark half of that line. I'm going to mark my bust measurement divide by 4 again. Then on the straight line, I'm going to come in by 1/2 inch at the center. Then I will connect my armhole cuff. Can you see? Then the next thing will be for me to impute my bust measurement divide by 4 and also my waist measurement divide by 4. Then I'll connect my points. I will mark my dart. The waistline, I will mark half of my bust span measurement, and on the chest line, I will mark same. Then I'm going to come down by 1 inch from the chest line. Then I'll connect a straight line. I'm going to open up my darts by 1 inch. That is 1/2 inch on both sides. I will plot my darts. Can you see? The next thing will be for me to shape the waistline for the back. I will mark 0.75 from the center back. I'll connect it to my neck depth. Then I'm going to replot my zipper allowance, and I'm making use of 1.5 inches zipper allowance. I will connect it. Can you see? So I will come down to my waistline again. I will come up by 1/2 inch. Then I'll connect it to my dart leg. All this takes care of the zipper ball again. Then I'll go ahead and cut my pattern. So these are my 2 back panels. Can you see? So now let's go ahead and draft the flare at the down part. That is the skirt part. To draft the flare at the down part, I'm going to fold my pattern paper into 2. Can you see? Then I'll fold it again, making it 4. So now let's calculate the formula for cutting your full circle skirt. So what we are looking for is the radius. So the radius will be circumference, that is your waist circumference, all over 2 pi. Pi is 3.14, so 2 pi will be 6.28. So what you will do will be for you to measure around your waist circumference, then divide by 6.28. Whatever measurement you have, you go ahead and mark the way I'm marking. That is, you mark all the way around. Then you also mark your full length, whatever full length measurement that you need, you mark it around as well. So what I do is for me to add the radius to the full length so that I can mark a straight from the tip of my pattern, as you can see me doing so. Then I will go ahead and trace the radius. Can you see? I will trace my full length as well. You can do this directly on your fabric when you want to cut your fabric. I'm just doing this as an illustration to show you how to do it. That is why I'm doing it on my pattern paper. So I'm going to slit one side of my pattern. Can you see? So that is how to go about with the down part of the dress. Then you go ahead and attach it to your upper bodice. So this is my complete pattern set. Can you see my front, my back, and the skirt part? So we have come to the end of this tutorial. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share our video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Turn on your notification bell so that once I upload new sewing tutorial, you'll be notified. See you on our next video. Bye bye.